Okay, it's me. I hate doing these things because I'm no good at it. I've never done one before, and I hate looking at myself reflecting back on me. So anyways, here's what's going to happen. We're making a turducken today. And basically what we're doing right now is I'm getting the knives all sharpened up. My grandfather's sharpening stone, knives, all that good stuff. Basically we want to have a little bit of everything. We've got everything from little sharp knives we're going to be getting in. We're going to be boning 3 birds. A little bit of surgery here. So we're going, probably one of the knives that you're going to use the most is probably your fillet knife. Actually, you get really good use out of that. Anyways, you're going to go in and out of focus with me probably all day because, like I said, my arm doesn't work. A little Tyrannosaurus for arms. Anyways, the turducken, if you don't know what a turducken is a boneless turkey stuffed with a boneless duck stuffed with a boneless chicken. So what we do first, right now we're going to bone all 3 birds after we get everything all cleaned up, sanitized, we're all good. We've got the breadcrumbs already made. So all that basic stuff's out of the way. I've got all the shopping done. We're going to bone the turkey first just because that one's the hardest, the one that you want to get out of the way first. Because you can't break the skin on anything, especially on the turkey, because the turkey is the one that's on the outside that really kind of shows. So we're going to bone the turkey, we're going to bone a duck, we're going to bone a chicken. Duck and chicken are boned completely, so there's no bones in them at all. Inside of the, if I say too much, you can criticize me because that's a pet peeve of mine. So inside of the turkey, once that's boned out, we're going to season it with a lot of Chef Paul's seasonings. All those magic blends here, you kind of really need them to make a good turducken, in my opinion. It's in order to create those flavors that I have in my head and in my heart. I need those flavorings in there. So I use Chef Paul's original recipe. I think when you've reached the pinnacle of how good it could be, just keep recreating that and get really good at it, and then you can knock out turduckens in no time and not make mistakes. The first one's going to be hard as hell just because you don't know what you're doing. And even if you do know what you're doing, it's still difficult. It takes time. But going back to the turducken, we bone out the turkey. Inside the turkey, we sprinkle it liberally with a lot of seasonings, and then we put a cornbread dressing in there. So we cover the whole turkey with the cornbread dressing. Then we go with put the duck in there on top of that. We season that, layer that with an andouille dressing. Then put the boneless chicken on top of that. Season liberally again, and put a shrimp dressing on top of that. So then we wrap it all up in a nice little ball, kind of like a snug little turducken. Snug it up, put it all together, bake it pretty much for, at the poundage I'm going, we got a 20-pound bird, a 6-pound duck, or 5.5-pound duck, and about a 3 to 4-pound chicken. So once you bone them all out, you end up having a pretty big bird. So, and we're cooking it at 225. We want to cook it low and slow. Got myself. Low and slow, 225 for about probably 12 hours. So the nice thing about it tomorrow is there's not much work for me to do. I'm going to stick it in at 4:20 a.m. and go from there. So anyways, I'm going to get going with the sanitizing of all the counter space and all my knives and get them all sharpened up. And then we're going to get going on with boning the birds. That's the good part. I'll try to keep you updated. Like I said, I'm not good at this. My daughter can do this 10 times better than me, just because I'm a little self-conscious of shit. Anyways, I'm going to post this stuff out there and we'll go from there. Anyway, happy turducken time.